Hi, this is Corey from Corey May Awakenings. Today I am doing a pick a card reading for psychic and spiritual gifts. This reading doesn't really cover the Claire gifts, but I'm going to talk about different spiritual gifts that you can have, such as being gifted in the practice of meditation, or connecting with angels or past pets. You could be really gifted in animal communication. And so this is the kind of reading and the kind of gifts that I'm going to give today. I'm going to do 7 different readings, and I'm going to leave the timestamps in the description box below for your convenience. So the question is, what are you gifted at in the form of spiritual gifts? I'll write down as well in the description box below what gifts I'm going to talk about in this reading. Hopefully it resonates with you. This is a general reading, so not everything I say in this reading may resonate with you, but I'm hoping that it will resonate very strongly, and I'm gonna try to make it feel like a personal reading. Okay, so now that I got that out of the way, I'm going to begin the first reading now. Okay, so let's find out what you're gifted in. I made my own personal oracle deck with spiritual gifts, and so I personally painted this with watercolors, and I just looked up on Pinterest like symbols for manifestation because you're gifted in manifesting. And this symbol apparently is a manifestation symbol. It does not look exactly like this. I tried my best, but it's a sigil, a manifestation sigil. So maybe you work with sigils or dabble in witchcraft or work with herbs or anything along those lines. Maybe you create vision boards for yourself, and you create art, and you put your energy into certain crafts to manifest something. Similar to witchcraft in a way, you could just gather a bunch of things and create something with the intention that it will bring good luck into your life. Okay, so you are an incredible manifester, and you create consciously. You are a powerful manifester. Your intention, thoughts, and energy creates realities fast. You know the power of thinking and may teach law of attraction seminars or are an inspirational speaker. So you could have your own YouTube channel or give inspirational speeches. You could be into watching those inspirational talks and videos on YouTube. There are some pretty incredible YouTube channels where people create these really powerful videos with powerful speeches within them. And so maybe you have an interest in watching those kinds of videos or making and creating those videos yourself. I do sense that you are very artistic and creative, and you really love working with your hands and creating works of art, whether it's drawing or painting or gathering up sacred herbs and just really manifesting with your positive energy and vibes and thoughts. And so you are very mindful of what you think, and you know that thoughts create, and so within, so without, you understand that concept, that you are an incredible creator, and you create and manifest many experiences within your life. Maybe you create a vision board and you put up all of these pictures, or you you sign up on Pinterest and you gather up all of these images and pins of things that you want to see manifest in your life. And when you put energy into that and you daydream while looking at this Pinterest or vision board that you have created, you start seeing things show up in your world and you say, oh my gosh, I manifested that. I created a vision board. I put up a picture of that like a week ago. Maybe it was a park, and so like you hang out with a friend one day and you're in the car and you drive past a park and you see like the exact park that you pictured in your mind and put up on your Pinterest or vision board. And so you're seeing those things manifesting in your life and in your world, and you start believing even more that your thoughts do create, and your energy is very magnetic. You magnetically pull things that you want into your world, into your experience. Even people, like maybe you need help with something and then all of a sudden you like meet this person and they are an expert at whatever you need help with. You know, manifesting can show up in so many different forms, so many different ways. And this could even happen with synchronicities as well. So maybe you are trying to manifest like something new, and all of a sudden like all of these synchronicities fall into your life. You start seeing all of these numbers and synchronicities and you are very like tapped in. That could also be another form of manifesting, because your soul is attracting the signs and guidance that you are looking for. That's also a manifestation. Like if you ask a question and all of a sudden you receive the answer in the form of a number or an incredible sign that is just plain as day right in front of you. So you actually attract signs, synchronicities, and guidance as well. Your soul just magnetically pulls what you need to you often, and as you consciously do this and are consciously aware that your thoughts create, you are better able to manifest even further. You don't just passively live life, you like actively live life, and you know that if you create a vision board, if you put positive thoughts into this, things are gonna magically appear in your world, and they are your own creations, your own manifestations, and that's pretty incredible. So you are a very powerful manifester. I hope this resonates with you, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or evening, whatever time of day it is for you. Okay, bye. Okay. So if you chose group 2, I am going to begin your reading now. You are gifted in past lives, and this is the painting I drew with watercolors. Like it kind of just happened to look like this. I just started like mixing colors together and it looks like a mountain. Anyways, past lives. This is what you're gifted in, and there are specific people that like specialize in past life readings. Sorry, I'm trying to make this card flat so you can like read this clearly. There are specialists that read others' past lives and their own past lives as well. And so this is what you were gifted in, and you don't have to be like a professional past life reader to do this. You could even discover this yourself, and you can learn how to do this, and you can remember your past lives within your dreams. You could ask to see a past life before you fall asleep, and all of a sudden you see one of your lives in a dream you have, or You are skilled in past life regression, and you are a certified hypnotherapist, and you have become certified in that, and you're very qualified to read others' past lives. And yeah, you could even like intuitively see past lives and ask to receive that kind of information for someone else or yourself, and you'll begin to see images, hear sounds, and be completely immersed in a scenario that you or someone else had physically experienced a long time ago within a different life. So yeah, you look at others' past lives as well as your own. You are skilled at past life regression and reading the Akashic records. You see patterns created by past lives, and I wrote down reincarnation. So you believe in reincarnation and past lives, and you could be skilled in also reading the Akashic records. So the Akashic records is believed to be a place, kind of like a library, that is within the spiritual realm, and you can visit this place and you can see like everything that has ever happened in the entire world, basically. It's like the history of everyone's life and past lives, and there's a lot of knowledge within the Akashic records. So you could be a Akashic records reader, past life regression expert, hypnotherapist, or just intuitively read past lives. You could even do card readings to see and receive insights and messages about someone's past life. So there are actually so many ways that you could do this. Even scrying with a black mirror or a crystal, like crystal gazing, you could even see in that way, in that form of divination as well. I thought it was important to write down you see patterns created by past lives, because when you get a past life reading or get a past life regression, sometimes you'll notice these patterns within your life currently and how they parallel past lives. For example, maybe you dabbled into voodoo in New Orleans in a past life, and today you are interested in witchcraft or Wicca or spiritualism, and you just are so fascinated with these kinds of subjects. That parallels your past life. That's actually a past life of mine. I practice voodoo in New Orleans. Like, I just know this. I haven't gotten a past life regression. No one has told me this, but I just know that this was one of my past lives. And in middle school, I actually started reading books about voodoo, and I even did a project on it. And that doesn't come as a coincidence for me. I don't believe in coincidences. And I am interested in spiritualism. I love doing readings. And I've always been fascinated with the culture of voodoo practitioners. Not necessarily witchcraft, but that does like parallel witchcraft. But specifically voodoo in New Orleans. Like, I've always wanted to visit New Orleans. It's a place that I feel very called to and drawn to learn about the culture, and the beliefs of voodoo, and like all of the different candles, the colorful candles, and like how this candle is for this and this color is for that, and like all of the herbs and the statues and everything. Like, I'm so fascinated with it. The Skeleton Key, that's one of like my favorite scary movies. Anyways, going on a tangent, you could even know like a past life you had and no one told you, no one did a past life regression on you. You just absolutely know without a doubt that you experienced a lifetime in this part of the world and you were this kind of person, and you see how it parallels your life today, and you just know why you're interested in playing the piano or doing tarot readings or building cars, or being an inspirational speaker. It just is something that you learned in another time and you're still doing it. It's basically a soul calling for multiple lifetimes or just a couple. Anyways, past lives, that is what you're gifted in. You're gifted in reading past lives. So I hope this resonates with you, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day, evening, or whatever time of day it is. Okay, bye. Okay, so group 3, if you chose this number, I am going to get started with your reading now. Okay. You are a crystal practitioner or just work with crystals. That's why I painted a triangle here. Okay. This is what I wrote. Hopefully you could read all of that. You work with stones and crystals to heal yourself and others. You utilize the unique energies of each stone to benefit you and others in certain areas of life. You sense subtle energies within stones. And many of us spiritual workers, we love crystals, and maybe not all of us do, but it just seems to be one of those things that many of us are drawn to, and we just love the look of crystals, we love the energy of them, and we love to surround ourselves and immerse ourselves within the wonderful energies of stones and crystals. So you could be a Reiki practitioner and you could do healing sessions for people using stones and crystals, and you could do Reiki energy healing on others, as well as place stones on different meridians on someone's body. I have seen people like lay down and place stones on different energy centers along their body, and use crystals in that way, but also do Reiki energy healing. So you could be a Reiki practitioner, crystal attunement practitioner, or just do crystal attunements, or you just love crystals and you have a whole rock collection, or just love wearing different crystal pendants and you feel like they offer you something special, and each stone has a different energy to it, a different kind of spiritual consciousness that comes into your life for a certain purpose and reason, and you know what they are and you know all the different properties of the stones. You are just very interested in this kind of topic and this kind of spiritual practice. You could also have a rock shop or some kind of spiritual shop, and you sell crystals and you love doing that, and you really utilize the unique energies of each stone. You could also do crystal grid work and create crystal grids along your house and your home. I know that there's different crystals that you could place in different corners of your home and in different places. This also has to do with Feng Shui as well. You could know a bit about Feng Shui and you utilize different crystals within that spiritual practice. and you understand that like the different placements of crystals actually creates different flows of energies, and they different crystals, they interact with each other in very beautiful ways, and some crystals don't go along or fit with one another, and you may know that as well. There's so many things that you can learn with different crystals, how they interact with one another, different placements of them, different colors and what they mean, where they come from around the world, where you can find them. So yeah, you are a very gifted crystal practitioner, and you're very gifted in connecting to the energy of stones. So I hope this resonates with you, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. Okay, if you chose group 4, I'm going to begin your reading now. You are gifted in animal communication. This is a parakeet with a strawberry. I painted this myself because it fits with this card's message. So you are an animal communicator, and you can communicate with living animals, but also animals that have passed. You can have a telepathy with your own pets, your living pets, and your past pets, and even animals out in the wild that you have encounters with when you go hiking or just see a bird or a butterfly. You can connect with them and just sense what they are thinking and just really connect with their energy. You communicate with past pets. You are an animal medium, animal communicator. You have a strong connection with your past cat, dog, horse, bird, any kind of animal. You speak their language, and I also wrote down Rainbow Bridge. That is the place that pets and animals go when they cross over, and that is a common term for pet heaven, animal heaven. So usually when you have telepathic communication with animals, you'll see pictures. I've heard some people say that animals really communicate with pictures, but you could also just hear thoughts and just know and sense what they're thinking and feeling. Animals are very empathic, and so you can sense what they're feeling, and they could sense what you're feeling. Usually, like, animals can clearly sense if you are feeling anxious or frightened. They know that because they're very empathic. So you can sense what they're feeling as well. So it's possible that you are an empath as well. It's interesting that this is coming up, because usually when I think about this gift, I don't think about empathy, but this is coming through here. So I'm sure if you're watching this, this is another gift that you have. So it's tied in with animal communication and communicating with past pets. So you empathically, clairsentiently sense and feel what spirit animals feel, as well as what living animals and pets feel. And you can see picture images that they are projecting and have within their spirit. Their spirit is like projecting images to you, picture messages. Yeah, just give me a moment. I'm asking if there's anything else. You can see many signs out in nature, so you could see signs through birds, ladybugs, butterflies. I do. I am very connected with butterflies. Butterflies are my spirit animal, spirit totem. And so it's also very possible that you receive messages through spirit animals. And this is different from like past pets that like used to be your pet. Like spirit animals, they are animals that you've never really met when they were alive. Here on the earth plane, you could connect with basically any kind of animal that has lived here since the beginning of time. You could probably even connect with dinosaurs. Very interesting. And so you could know what your spirit animals are. You can just know that the elephant is your spirit animal, and you see them often in your mind's eye, and you just know that they're there watching over you. You could also be a shaman and do shamanic journeying, and you really connect with a certain spirit totem like the crow or the owl. There's a lot of common ones, but there's also spirit animals that aren't very common. Recently, the praying mantis has been my spirit totem. So there could be spirit animals that are your spirit animals for life, and then there's those spirit animals that just pop in and show up at a certain point in your life, and they have a certain energy and a certain message to lend you, such as the praying mantis for me recently. You could always go online and research what the animal's message is, and you could also ask intuitively, like, why are you coming into my life now? What message do you want to share with me? And they will share a message with you. So that is your message, that is your gift. You are gifted in animal communication. I hope this resonates, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. Okay, so group 5, let's find out what you were gifted at. Or in, what is your spiritual gift? This is the back of the card, plain blue, but I really like this kind of blue. Meditation. So you have a very, one second, I'm gonna flatten this card a bit, just so you can read it. You have a very good mindful practice. You are very good at clearing and focusing your mind to allow stillness and messages from spirit to fill the space. You can let go of thoughts easily and effortlessly. It comes naturally to you. You have a good mindful practice. So it's possible that you meditate on the daily, every single day, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or even an hour, or you make sure that you meditate at least once a week, and you could have a routine and you hold yourself to that routine because it's very sacred to you, the time that you spend connecting with spirit and receiving messages from the divine. And it's possible that you have been doing this for a really long time, so you just have become really skilled and good at it, and you have a very good way of focusing your mind, clearing your mind, and allowing spirit to blend with your energy and to receive their messages through your amazing focus. Meditation really is focus. It's the act of focusing and clearing your mind so that you can receive specific messages or just feel calm. Maybe you just meditate just to clear your mind and ease anxiety. There's many different reasons why people meditate and take on meditation routine every day or just sometimes. You could know a bit about hypnotherapy, hypnotherapy basically is meditation. Meditation basically is hypnotherapy. You put your, you take yourself into an altered state of mind, and bring yourself to this heightened awareness, and you just connect with what you feel physically, emotionally, spiritually, and that's just very sacred to you. It's also possible that spirit may be saying that it would be good for you to sit down and meditate for a bit. If you don't have a very strong meditation practice, they may be saying that it would really help you to get into the habit and the routine of meditating. I know many of us have busy schedules, so it can be difficult to sneak in like 5 minutes in the day even to sit down and meditate, but it truly changes your life, and it really can help if you have anxiety, and it takes you away from all of the daily distractions, you know, closing your eyes and not staring at a phone screen or computer screen, and just like taking a break for a bit from the daily schedule of a daily routine, and it's a really nice tranquil break from the schedule. So there is this added advice here. So I hope this resonates. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Okay, group 6, let's find out what your spiritual gift is. You are gifted in angel communication. You have a strong connection with the angelic realm. You receive messages from them. They may show you colorful lights and feathers, guardian angels, archangels. You may have an angelic light yourself. So you specifically connect with angels, and ever since I've gotten into spirituality and have learned about the many spiritual avenues, and I know there's even more for me to stumble upon and learn about and discover. There's so many things you can learn. Excuse me. Anyways, you are what they call an angel communicator, and some people, that's like their staple. Like, I am an angel communicator, and like they don't really say that they connect with spirit guides. It's like solely angels and archangels, and that, like, you are one of those people. You could connect with spirit guides as well, but if you chose this one, it's very likely that you specifically and most often ask for guidance and help from the archangels, your guardian angel, and just angels in general. You have a very close connection with the angelic realms. You could hear celestial music and singing made and created from the angels. So you can hear angels singing when you wake up in the morning or at different periods and times in the day. Or maybe you had this miraculous experience where you were saved by an angel, or you saw an angel. Some people see apparitions of angels, or you just see them in your mind's eye. You could see many feathers and sparkles of light within your vicinity. You could see sparkles of light out of the corner of your eye. That's how you usually perceive angels. Our peripheral vision isn't like focused, it's out of focus, and so that's why many of us will see flashes of light and sparkles out of the corner of our eye in our peripheral, because that part of our sight is out of focus. It's the same thing with aura photography. Like, the camera is kind of blurry, and so it could capture images of different colors and auras. Yeah, so, and you could actually train yourself to see spirit more, like train your eyes to go out of focus, and so then you could actually begin to see more spiritual things in the front of you rather than like the corners of your eyes. I'm just asking if there's anything else. You can know the different archangels and connect specifically with Archangel Michael, Raphael, and you can know all of the angels or just a few. You could have statues of them in your house. You could pray to them. You could be into like Christianity and also be a spiritualist. You could take on some of the beliefs in different religions. Christianity, Catholicism. And like earth angels. You could be an earth angel. Those are people that just like they're really focused on helping people, many people. Many of us are earth angels. I'll have to look that up. I'm curious what other people think earth angels are, like if they are angels incarnate. I've heard some people say that angels can't like incarnate here, and then other people do think that. There's like all these different beliefs, but that could be part of your belief, like you feel like you were an angel before you came here and now you're an earth angel with a divine purpose. All of us have a divine purpose, but your purpose, you feel, is very specific. You feel like your purpose is to channel and bring to many the angelic light of the heavens. Basically, you are a channel to the angelic realm, and that's all I'm getting with this. So I hope this resonates, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. Okay, group 7, let's find out what your spiritual gift is. Got some bright orange here. Astral projection. This is a very, very cool gift to have. Okay, so out-of-body experiences. You could willfully leave your physical body to travel the universe and the cosmos. You use your astral body to travel the spiritual realms. You travel the astral realm by thought. So, some people say the astral projection is like projecting a part of yourself somewhere like up in the heavens or somewhere else to retrieve information, and then that part of yourself like comes back to you and gives you that information. But my belief on astral projection, like it's like literally, quite literally, you project your part of your soul, your spiritual body out of your physical vessel, and you start traveling the cosmos by thought. You think of a place and you instantly go there with a snap of a finger, and that's how you travel places. This is different than what I first described. That is remote viewing. So remote viewing is astral travel. Astral projection is when you actually project yourself and travel, and like you are conscious of this. You consciously travel with your spiritual body, and you're able to float through walls and go anywhere you want. There's many books on this, and there's a lot of resources and information out there on this, and you can look it up. There's many different techniques you could use to astral project. Mostly visualization before you fall asleep. I did buy a book on it. I haven't looked through it in a while, but I remember reading a lot of different techniques you could do this. Visualization is a big one, and just like really like vividly seeing yourself doing something within your house. And then when you fall asleep, you are able to leave your body and just move around. Many people can actually remember themselves doing this when they were younger, but they thought it was a dream or something, and like it didn't actually happen. And later on they find out, like, oh my gosh, I was astral projecting, like that was real, like it wasn't a dream. I actually left my body and I know I'm a spiritual being now, you know. You can visit anyone in the astral planes. You can visit loved ones, angels, anyone that you could possibly think of that is within the spiritual realms, and you could travel like different places. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I could share about this. Sometimes people will mention like sleep paralysis with this, and that occurs when your body goes back into your physical body, and there is like this awkward transition phase where your physical body kind of goes into like this sleep paralysis, and it kind of goes into like this shock, because a part of your consciousness is like how is this happening, you know? And there are like these sleep paralysis experiences, but like don't be afraid of that. It's completely natural for your body to have that kind of reaction. I'm asking if there's anything else to share about this. You could do your own research on this. It would take a really long video for me to talk about like all of the techniques. Different people have learned different ways to astral project. And if you like think about your body, you're like instantly back. So because everything is happens through thoughts, so it can be difficult, because when you think about like your physical body, you all of a sudden go back. So it kind of takes some practice to stay up there for a while. Very, very special gift. Anyone could learn how to do this. Obviously you have to believe that it's possible to do this. Some people don't believe in this until it actually happens spontaneously. This could happen spontaneously or consciously. You could consciously try to make this happen. So I hope this resonates with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful day or evening or morning.